I am plugging in the lights here. Hang on. Okay. Put my foot up. If it's coming along. It's coming along. Okay, let me find it on here. We'll be all set. Oh, there it is. Okay, first person here is the person that has the dash and no name for general. You've got a Taurus and a Scorpio coming in that may be of significance. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past, and a wish comes true around finances improving. Listen to your intuition. You may be feeling like life's moving forward and you're ready for it. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Life is coming into balance. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Queen City for today. Make it good news around work, school, or business. You're no longer holding yourself back. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. And you might be feeling like something nice is happening with the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Making decisions that push life forward towards greener pastures. You could get good news around work, school, or business. Alessandra for the month of July. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Money comes in, finances improve. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. You have love and money coming in or more of it. Explore your options and leave people, places, and things in the past that no longer serve you. Maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Hi, Mel. Oh my goodness, what did I do? About me, and Robert has been quiet all weekend. Thoughts and feelings and next actions. May have been feeling a little bit under the weather this weekend. Like maybe not even sick, but like tired, run down. His intentions are for communication. He's probably going to reach out to you soon, and you're probably going to get together relatively soon. He's starting to feel better, or he should be feeling better by the middle of this week. And you guys may be getting together, spending time together sometime this week. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around this situation. Life moves forward slow and steady, wins the race. Not bad. Not bad. Stacy for today. You have teamwork is favored around work, school, or business, and your luck is about to change for the better quickly. Listen to your intuition, maybe spending time with the Pisces. Something may happen today that makes you happy around work, school, or business, and you might be feeling better, compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Life is moving forward and a wish comes true. It should be a pretty good day. Mega love. Disconnect from, walk away from people, places, and things that are causing anxiety, disappointment, or imbalance. Anything that it's no longer serving, leave it in the past and life moves forward. You may have choices and options with the wish coming true with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or possibly a Libra. New beginnings are on the horizon. You let go of the past. Dakota, General. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and you're making decisions that push life forward, especially around career. Maybe thinking about starting a side business, side project, side hustle. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. Maybe spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and you could be planning travel. Earth Girl, General. Earth Girl, General. Somebody may make you an offer that will be hard to turn down, that could make negativity move into the past, and it may help you forget all the old wounds. You may have money coming in, or finances could be improving. There may be a new job or business opportunity that comes in that could be helping finances improve. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Hi, Adonis. Oh, no, cancel. Peach, General. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Could be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Life is moving forward, and you also could be planning travel. Maybe spending time with a Libra. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Listen to your intuition, and life moves forward. Martisha, good morning. Messages for the next 24. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, and the hard work that you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Life changes for you for the better quickly and leads you to success around finances improving. Not bad. Alpha, General. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel relief. You have a new journey that may be beginning, or you may be doing something fun and exciting on a whim. You have choices and options around social activity, but if you're feeling undecided, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Maybe spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life moves forward. A wish comes true. Palak, career reading. Negativity is moving into the past, and somebody may make you an offer that will be hard to turn down that makes the wish come true. Feeling ambitious around your career, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, and things are moving forward between now and the end of the year. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. You also could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Sarah wants the orange cards. Composure. Take time to gather your thoughts and energy, because there's a good chance that you're experiencing a buildup of frustration and annoyance at this time. You're a passionate, loving, and joyful being, and at this same time, you don't want to be taken for granted or underestimated. The warrior within you wants to rise up and fight, or at least prove your skills, talents, and worth. But drawing this card indicates that right now, you're not going to be respected or heard in the way that you deserve. Angel wisdom is guiding you to retreat, reflect, and compose yourself before proceeding further. Take time to ask your angels and guides to help you compose your thoughts and your energy. Know that the divine hand of God is upon the situation and everyone involved. And there is no need to worry about what anyone else's karma is but your own. Just retreat, refuel, and regain your composure. And this one is intuition and downloads. Hearing high-pitched noises, seeing flickers of light, and having a sense that beings are visiting you in your sleep are all signs of receiving downloads from heaven. When you draw this card, your angels want you to know that The feelings that you are having and the intuitive urges that you've been feeling are divinely inspired. If you feel you've been having psychic insights into a particular situation and have been wondering if you can trust them, this card is reassuring that they are indeed correct. This is a time when you're able to hear and see and feel beyond the human senses. Your intuition is becoming stronger and you're in touch with the angels and guides and other divine beings who are encouraging your growth and connection to the universe. Not bad. Pretty good. Priscilla, future finances. Finances are okay. You're paying off a bill of debt or a loan. You have money coming in and a wish is coming true. Negativity is moving into the past and things are well functioning. Not to say you can't have a bad moment, but for the most part, it looks like finances are improving between now and the end of the year. Emily, for today and tomorrow with Soha. Things look a little slow. So the Eight of Cups can indicate that somebody's being distant or there's distance between the two of you. I don't see all that much happening. Listen to your intuition, and expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful. But if you don't put in it, or if you don't take the initiative, there may not be much that happens to, like, for the next couple of days. Looks a little slow. Taylor, love for tomorrow. Life moves forward towards greener pastures when you listen to your intuition. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready, but walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you in order for new doors to open. Jeebus, general for the month. Anxiety eases and moves into the past and life begins to move forward. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Maybe feeling ambitious. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Could be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. You may be planning travel, possibly a road trip. Serena, love reading. When it comes to love, listen to your intuition and don't settle for less than you want or deserve. A well-functioning relationship begins when you set strong boundaries. If you're already with this person, setting strong boundaries helps things function better. If you're not with anyone, you have Earth coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. That looks like it may be new energy, and Taurus comes up the strongest. A new journey begins out of the clear blue sky when you least expect it. A wish may come true. Leo Moon, general for the week. General for the week. Listen to your intuition. You have the world at your feet. You may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study, and life may change for you for the better quickly when you walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. There may be success and happiness around a new job or business opportunity this week or on the horizon. Money comes in and finances improve. Make sure you take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. John, did you send the question? Oh, did I skip it maybe? Hold on. Oh, I must have skipped over it. Oh, no, I don't see it. Hang on, let me go back up to the top. Alessandra. Leo. Martisha. Oh my goodness. Anybody see the question? Liz, general for today. Money comes in, finances improve, and you may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan, or sometime this week. You may have choices and options around social activity. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or possibly an Aries. Not bad. M&M, love for Taurus. Taurus is Emperor in reverse. They're controlling or manipulating a situation in their favor. If they're currently with someone, they're happy and content because they may feel like they've got control of the situation. If they're not with anyone, they have Earth here, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. They may have Water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. They may walk away from people, places, and things that they feel no longer serve them to explore new love. Migu for the next 24. For the next 24. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders when you take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Life moves forward. You may be planning travel. Could be spending time with an Aries. Could have good news that comes in around work, school, or business. John, who is what is coming towards me in the back? Who is coming towards me in the back? What do you mean in the back? Let me do what do I need to know first. What do I need to know? Oh, in the sack. All right, who's coming towards me in the sack? You can't write sack. YouTube doesn't like sack. You have new opportunities coming in. A fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You have things changing out of the clear blue sky on a whim. So something may happen at any moment, like out of the clear blue sky. It also could be with a Gemini or a Sagittarius. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures. A wish may come true with an Aquarius. Exploring your options leads to success. You do have passion, romance, and love coming in. So, and there is potential for commitment if that's something you're interested in. And then what was the other one? What do I need to know? What do I need to know? Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or setting money aside for something may make you feel relieved. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life moves forward. Lay down the law, set boundaries that'll serve you well. Life changes for you for the better quickly around, like feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Not bad. Make sure you're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Kick it. What's next in love? If you feel like areas of love have been stuck or stagnant, that energy should start to turn around, and you may have a Capricorn or a Virgo coming in. Looks like it would be life moving forward with new energy moving forward with love. If you're looking for a committed relationship, you also could have a Leo here that has long-term commitment around it possible. So explore your options leads to success around love. And you can find yourself in a long-term committed relationship if that's something you're interested in before the end of this year. I think I'm up to Migu for the next 24 hours, or did I already do Migu? I think I'm up to Migu. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and life begins to move forward. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on, and you could be feeling a little bit more financially secure. Success comes in around work, school, or business. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition. And make sure you take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. All about me and finances. Finances should be improving between now and the end of this year. You may see an improvement between now and the end of July, and then finances may also improve in the month of September. It may be a little slow and steady wins the race, but the big picture is Empress is bringing in love and money, or more of it, between now and the end of the year. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan, or putting money aside for something may make you feel relief. Not bad, not bad. Stacy, career for today. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. A new journey begins. You may get good news that comes in around business. Feeling a little bit more financially stable and successful. Life is moving forward. Expressing your wants and needs around career would be helpful, and exploring your options leads to success. If you've been feeling stressed out, that energy should start to change, if not today, before the end of the week. Amy, for the next 48 for Sunny. This person could be working on a new creative project or hobby, and they have success coming in around work, school, or business. Feeling ambitious, they'll be able to accomplish whatever they set their mind to. Their life is moving forward. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past with new beginnings on the horizon. Essence, I sent an email. I don't mind you reading it. It was just too long to say. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I'm going to read the email out loud, right? You're fine with that? I went to Natural from 3 to 6 and left our dog at the pet hotel for the duration of the trip. Did they hurt him in any way? We called multiple times to check on him, and each time they said he was fine and adjusting. When we got him, he couldn't even put his leash on him. We had to do it. He was extremely loud, and he was laying on his own pee. And they had will scratch bite on his kid. Oh my God, it was extremely loud, and we had no idea if this was his stay. I know I could have double checked things before leaving him, but it was so last minute. I hope they didn't do anything to hurt him. He's a pit bull, and they wouldn't let him play with the other. I fucking hate that. I hate that. My kennel doesn't do that. He has a scratch on his nose. Okay, let's see. They didn't hurt him. You know what I think? I think that the dog was afraid, and I think he may have been barking and acting out of fear. I don't think he hurt anyone. I don't think anybody hurt him. I just think he was very uncomfortable there, and it was like startling to him, and I think that he may have been like acting out in fear and growling or something, and they were afraid and maybe didn't know how to handle him. I would never bring him there again, but I think he's okay. That's terrible. That's terrible. I stopped taking Dylan out. Like, and obviously in my complex I would take him out, but I used to take him out and like walk him down by the river, and people would make me terrible comments. Oh, stay away from that dog, he'll take your arm off. Dylan was the best dog I've ever owned. I mean, Cyrus is good, but he's still a puppy. But even Dylan, when he was a puppy, he was always, he wouldn't hurt a fly. He was a gentle, gentle, gentle giant. And I hated that people talk like that about him. That's really, really offensive. And it pisses me off. But I felt like I needed to protect Dylan. I do take Cyrus to the dog park. We'll see if I change my mind about that. But right now I'm taking him. I feel like because he's got part retriever in him, like, I feel like that's like an excuse. But Dylan, the vet said, was most likely pure pit. You know, Dylan had that big head, and I just love gripping that big head. Cyrus just doesn't have that big head. But anyway, I'm sorry he had to go through that. People are real assholes. They're just real assholes. And the vibe I'm getting is that they may have had, I don't know if younger people, inexperienced people working on that day, maybe not always, but on that day. And he was scared. And that may be why he was laying in his pee. Terrible. That's terrible. Georgia, timing on Barnes getting their settlement. Could be soon, like maybe within the next 5 to 6 weeks. 5 to 6 days possible, but I think more likely 5 to 6 weeks. Butterfly A, is she going to miss me when I'm not there? Oh, that disappeared. Hang on. When I'm not there in August, or is he not going to care? I mean, he's going to adjust. So I mean, he could miss you or feel bad that you're leaving, but I don't see anything like dramatic over it. Yeah, he'll adjust. Jay, me and Brianna Aries. Me and Brianna Aries. You have communication either coming in or picking up, and things could change for the better quickly, but slow and steady wins the race. I wouldn't try to force anything. Listen to your intuition and take things one step at a time, and you should see an improvement in the connection. Essence, I think he was just afraid. Yeah, I do too. He's never been around that type of environment. Yeah, I know. I get it. That's why, it's just terrible. If he would have immediately attacked her, he actually ran away. He was scared. And he didn't attack. He didn't attack anyone. He may have growled, but he didn't attack. He didn't bite anybody. One time when I dropped Dylan off at the, I used to bring him sometimes for like daycare. We used to work right near the daycare, and it was like easy for me to bring him there and then go to work. I asked one of the kids there, I'm like, how does he do with other dogs? And he's like, he's fine with other dogs. He's not the alpha male, but he doesn't like when somebody else tries to be. He'll put his foot down, but he's fine. He doesn't, bite or anything. But he said that that morning, there was nobody else there but a Rottweiler, and he didn't trust the Rottweiler, so he wouldn't let them play together until the owner got there. It's like, when the owner gets here, if he wants to take them out together, that's fine with me, but I'm not going to be the one to do it. And I totally respected that. But, I mean, when I pull up there, there's a herd of dogs out there, and they're hysterical, and they all come running over to the fence to see who's coming. I know, I love the big heads. I was at the dog park once, and a young guy had a brindle pit that was a puppy, and the dog was really skinny. Like, it was a puppy skinny, but it was tall, and it had the big head and like a tiny body, like a skinny body. Beautiful dog. Avery's dad had a brindle pit. She was a little wacky, but she would do weird things. But I don't think she wasn't vicious. Summer, love. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on, but slow and steady wins the race as far as love is concerned. Life moves forward towards greener pastures when you set boundaries. Could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Exploring your options leads to success around love. You may also have, you could have a fire sign here too, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Jamila, what is the reason that Eva isn't showing action towards our friendship? Does she even care? I would say, yeah, she cares. She just may have a lot of other things going on, and something else may be taking her energy right now. Lucky, General. You have new beginnings on the horizon that could lead to success around work, school, or business, and a wish comes true. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and a disappointment heals and moves into the past. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you're clear about what it is you want and need. Maybe planning travel. Arcade General. New beginnings are on the horizon around work, school, or business to bring life back into balance, and you might be feeling like teamwork is favored. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan can make you feel relieved. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Happiness is coming in around work, school, or business. Listen to your intuition. You have a new journey that begins. Maybe spending time with a fire sign that's of significance, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Sumya has third party, put a hex on K. No, I don't believe so. Bacon, love with S, Sagittarius. I don't see a whole lot of love here, so it depends where you guys are in your relationship. Things are looking a little stagnant, and I don't see all that much growth happening. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation could be helpful because things look a little slow. Live, love reading. Leaving people, places, and things in the past that no longer serve you can bring balance back into your life. With new beginnings on the horizon, romance may heat up with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and negativity moves into the past. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve when it comes to love, and listen to your intuition. Anything that's not well functioning will disintegrate and move into the past, and you're no longer holding yourself back. Life is moving forward. Exploring your options around love could lead you to success. Not bad. Bad. Pallavi, love. When it comes to love, you're no longer feeling stuck or stagnant. Life is moving forward. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Maybe spending time with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You have choices and options that come in around social activity. And you also may have fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, although Sagittarius comes up the strongest. Anxiety around love is moving into the past, and life begins to move forward. Katyayani, cards for career. All right, let's do the blue ones. Let's see. Cards for career from the blue ones. Ooh. Ace of Earth, the inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. The Chariot, Archangel Metatron, an important achievement, self-discipline, willpower, public recognition. Pretty good. Life experience, Archangel Chamuel, a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change. It's time to spread your wings. Pretty good. And Lourdes, will I be teaching my current students in September? You got a 33% chance, yes, you will be teaching the students this September. Starfall, what are Simon's feelings for me? You may find you somebody who is hardworking, strong, independent, genuinely a nice person, somebody who is reliable, dependable, a sincere friend. Vienna, what is happening to Captain RG and Faye currently? What is happening with Captain RG and Faye currently? Okay, I don't know what their relationship is with one another, but communication looks good. They could be spending time together. Things look well balanced, well functioning, and sincere. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures. New beginnings are on the horizon. Explore with Anju, General. Slow and steady wins the race, but life moves forward on solid ground. You're not looking back on the past. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Listen to your intuition. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success. Life changes for you for the better quickly. You may be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. And you also may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. XXX, love. Life comes into balance and begins to move forward. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. You could have an air sign here, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You may have Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Exploring your options could lead you to a well-balanced, well-functioning relationship. Areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant should now start to move forward. Ambrose, like, you, thank you. Well, like, you get a beautiful wife like me. I think you'll do better. Let's see. You do have a well-balanced, well-functioning relationship with good luck around it. You have long-term commitment possible if you explore your options. New beginnings on the horizon, possible with somebody who is maybe a little bit on the introverted side, smart, intelligent, loyal, kind-hearted, and caring. Somebody who is intuitive, well-balanced, and respectful. And I think you're going to find her to be beautiful. So let's see what happens. Anthony, what is going on with my job application in Peak Company and what is next? I think what happens next is you'll hear from them and then you might need to do another interview or take another step. God, it's a painfully slow process. Maggie, is it better for my daughter if she has 2 wisdom teeth removed at once or 4 at once? Oh boy. Two at a time, I think, would be better. Macy, can I have a general for the day? Negativity moves into the past and life moves forward. Money comes in, finances improve. No longer holding yourself back. Somebody may make you an offer that will be hard to turn down. That could be bringing in more money, big picture. Mary, general. Anxiety eases and moves into the past and life moves forward. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. Life comes into balance. You may be feeling focused on or coming up with a side business, side project, side hustle that could be bringing in extra money. Feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. You could be planning travel. Be wise for this week. A disappointment heals and moves into the past and life moves forward. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Listen to your intuition and take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Maybe spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and you could be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Set boundaries if you feel like someone is overstepping. Shraddha, how does M feel about me? How does M feel about me? May find you to be somebody who is successful, independent, hardworking, and down to earth. Somebody who is like smart, intelligent, creative, unique, a loyal friend, reliable. Pretty good. Pretty good. Emily, near future for Jane and me. You've got communication either coming in or picking up. Although things may be slow, things move forward on solid ground. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful. You could be planning travel. Anonymous, why did Libra decide not to meet me on the day that he promised to meet me? It was sort of supposed to be our first date, but it never happened. I hate that. Was feeling undecided or unsure, and then may have had another opportunity and went with the other opportunity. Amen. Rest of the week with O. You've got communication either coming in or picking up, but things look a little slow. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful because things look a little misaligned, or like two people that may not be on the same page. There's a little disharmony around the situation. Anthony, I still haven't heard back from them. I think you're going to hear from them, though. Holly, Oscar and I, future. Looks a little tumultuous. So it looks like it could be like somewhat of a roller coaster, breaking up, getting back together, things moving forward, him being disappointing or him disappointing or not living up to promises made. Listen to your intuition. And not all that much is changing for the better because you got the Six of Pentacles in reverse and the Hangman here. So think about whether or not you want to continue with this, because it looks like it's going to be like a roller coaster ride, up and down. Gets better, gets worse, gets better, gets worse, but doesn't really improve. Brenda, general for today. You have money coming in, finances may be improving, and the hard work that you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, but you may have choices and options that come in around social activity. Shrushti, what to expect between me and Akshat? Things look a little slow. I don't see all that much happening here. If you want to see something change quickly around the situation, you may need to be the one to take the initiative. Things look a little bit out of balance or a little slow. Yeah, you might need to be the one to take the initiative because things look a little slow. Kartika, should I start dating again, like explore, install dating apps, or wait for some more time? That's really personal, like a free will thing. You know, it's really up to you whether or not you want to, put the effort in. That's a personal thing. But the cards indicate it may be time to move forward, especially if things have been stuck or stagnant, or if you feel like you're in a situation that's not going anywhere. Exploring new opportunities may be helpful. Ruchi, next in love. Next in love. When it comes to love, explore your options. You have a Leo, a Sagittarius, and a water sign here, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Cause for celebration comes in when you explore your options. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve when it comes to love. You have long-term commitment coming in if that's something that you're interested in. You also have, like, could be with a Sagittarius. Cosmic coming in for me August for career. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and out of the clear blue sky, things could change for you for the better. Luck changes and life moves forward. Now, you could have a new job or business opportunity that comes in, but you also may be thinking about starting a side business, side project, side hustle that could bring in extra money. Life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Listen to your intuition and explore your options. Holly, general for this month. Life moves forward towards greener pastures, and life changes for you for the better quickly when you leave people, places, and things in the past that no longer serve you, and you don't look back. Success comes in. Could be planning travel. Money comes in. Finances improve. Maybe thinking about starting a side business, side project, side hustle. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures. Disappointment or anxiety is easing and moving into the past. Adonis, I got it now. I'm reading it. I think they did see them. I think that they're making you wait. I think you're going to hear from them soon, like maybe within the next day or two. I don't think that much gets passed. Like I think that they're pretty on top of the devices. Shah, love reading. Anything that's been stuck or stagnant, disappointment, argumentative, not functioning well, you might need to walk away from it if you want your love life to move forward. And then you could have a water sign coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Well-balanced, well-functioning relationship, but you might need to disconnect from something that isn't working in order for your love life to move forward. Bernard, general reading of love. I got a crush on Virgo. Does the Virgo have a crush on me as well? I'm getting an offer of love for us for the movie. For a new somebody around me. Okay, let's see. You do have an earth sign here. So with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. You have a Leo, you have a Libra, and then you have Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Exploring your options around love leads to success and actually takes you right to the 10 cups being full. So that's pretty good. Pretty good. That's what I was thinking. I feel mildly offended. You too much. D for today. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you and life moves forward. Maybe spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You've got the world at your feet. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Life comes into balance. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Somebody may make you an offer that will be hard to turn down. Not bad. Essence, what good things are coming my way in life? Life comes into balance, and you may be planning more travel. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Listen to your intuition, and life begins to move forward. The hard work you put into work, school, or business pays off, and you might be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. What good things are coming my way in love? With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, and you might be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Walk away from people, places, and things that you feel no longer serve you, and life begins to move forward. Don't look back on the past. You have a well-balanced, well-functioning relationship coming in sometime between now and the end of the year. Fire comes up the strongest, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but you might have more than one person coming in. Now, general for the rest of July. You've got teamwork is favored around work, school, or business, and a new journey begins. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Might be feeling grounded and stable around finances. Old wounds heal and move into the past. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on, and you may be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Not a bad month. Pretty good. Pretty good. Tanya, love coming in. Love coming in. You do have love coming in. You've got listen to your intuition, and negativity moves into the past. Areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant should now start to move forward. Long-term commitment is possible with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. Maybe feeling like relationships are starting to function better. Capricorn still shows up around you, but that's fine. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you set boundaries. There's a Capricorn. A wish may come true. Exploring your options leads to success around love. Stephanie, general. You have money coming in, finances are improving, and a wish comes true. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. You have the world at your feet. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may be planning travel, and you could feel relief around paying off a bill of debt or a loan, or setting money aside for something. Shiva, Kritika, love, I'm single. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and perseverance pays off when it comes to love. You may have a water sign coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. New beginnings on the horizon that lead you to success around love. You have a wish that comes true. Also, maybe spending time with an Aquarius. Exploring your options leads to success. Life is moving forward, and your next relationship has long-term potential around it. Disintegrate. Things disintegrate, yeah. F. Was the new C from the weekend in real the old CH for me testing, or really his? Uh-oh. Could you rephrase that? I don't understand what you're asking. Lady Sunshine for tomorrow. Maybe spending time with an Aries. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business, and slow and steady wins the race, but life moves forward. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. A wish comes true. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Listen to your intuition. Rimmel, what's coming ahead? Success is coming in around work, school, or business, and anxiety is easing and moving into the past. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. And with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. You have the world at your feet. Listen to your intuition, and something happens that makes you happy this month around work, school, or business. Something nice may also be happening around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Not bad. Magician's heart. Snap, friend, tag these feelings, the next action for me. They find you to be a nice person, somebody who is a loyal friend, somebody who is down to earth. Things look a little imbalanced between the two of you. The two of you may not be on the same page, but there could be communication that comes in this week. Amu, love and romance coming in. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Fool is in reverse. Something may get revealed that needs to be dealt with if you're currently with someone. If you're not with anyone, you've got exploring your options leads to success, and life moves forward with fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Romance should be heating up relatively soon, but you might need to cut off something that's not working in order for life to move forward. Tanya, for the next 48. You're welcome, beautiful. Next 48. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Negativity moves into the past. A wish comes true. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders and cause for celebration comes in. You may run into or hear from somebody, or somebody from the past may show up. Whatever it is, it will be positive. You may run into someone you haven't seen in a while. Maybe spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Nav, work for the rest of the month. Good news may be coming in around work this month, and your perseverance pays off. That could lead you to a new journey and life moving forward. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business and leads to success. Also, expressing your wants and needs and listening to your intuition is suggested around career, but things look good. Maybe feeling a little more financially secure and grounded and stable. Felicity, how will MS the Libra think of the pictures I shared on socials when she sees them? She doesn't seem to have a strong reaction. She just may think, nice, interesting, unique, okay. I don't know if there's something around it that she feels like you're trying to let her know something, or you're trying to send a message of some type. Like, she may feel like there's some kind of manipulation around it, but I'm still not getting a super strong emotion from it. Aries Sun, next 24. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and you may be spending time with a Libra. Disappointments heal and move into the past. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can ease anxiety around finances. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Life comes into balance. Not bad. Girl, wake up. Interview at Lincoln Tech Wednesday. What are my chances of being hired? You got a good shot. You got a really good shot. I'm going to say 85% chance yes. New love reading. Well, you got romance heating up here and a new beginning that could be quite passionate with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. Life is coming into balance. You also may have a Cancer. Exploring your options around love could lead to success. Virta, general. Maybe spending time with a Libra. You could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, but you'll have choices and options around social activity. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around personal and professional relationships. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and success is coming in around work, school, or business. Lima, does the nursing home know the woman was from the state and why she was sent there? I think that they know, yeah. Or they, yeah, at least they have, they think, yeah. Yeah, I think that they know. Yes, Brenda, sure. T-Vet, on the way to the hospital, will they admit my sister? Oh, no. Oh, God. I hope she's all right. I think that they will. Let us know if she's okay. Martesha, Cancer T and I talked a little more last night and today. Is he going to step the game up? He could, but it could be temporary. Like it kind of runs in like a roller coaster with highs and lows. He may do what he should be doing for a while, and then you may see him kind of disappear a little bit again. So annoying. F. At the weekend, there was AC contact with a new C. First, this is real C from the past, or testing me, or his friend is testing me. At the weekend, there was AC contact with a new C. Is this the real C? No, there's deceit around this, but I can't really answer it because I don't know what C is. I don't know who we're talking about or what we're talking about. But no, things are not as they appear. So something is not true about whatever happened this weekend. Nalia, anything or anyone heading my way? Yeah, you got happiness coming in. You could be planning travel, and you may be spending time with an Aries. A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on, and the solution to a problem is in front of you. Before the end of the month, you'll figure it out. They do have an idea, Lima. Yes. We do have retrograde coming, yeah. And we have a lot of planets changing signs. There's a lot of shit happening here. Brenda, will I be able to pull out the 10K from the bank today due to not having my DL and my Apple Pay is not going through, but I have my passport and SSN. I tried, but they asked if I had a passport. Can you check? If you have a passport, yeah, I think that you can. Yeah. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Lioness, me, visa update. What's the question? Like, I don't know what the question is. Devin, money, should I be worried? No use worrying over money. Adding a new stream of income could be helpful. Exploring your options leads to success. Like, no sense worrying over money. You have to take action if you want to see finances improve. Like, finances won't improve on their own, but there's no sense worrying about it. It would be like better to go and find like a temporary job or a part-time job or something like that. Elizabeth, General. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. Listen to your intuition, and success comes in around work, school, or business. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and a wish comes true. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and don't look back. Oh, they had a clown come to school today. My brother is petrified of clowns. Imagine if he was there. I mean, I gotta tell you, it could be a little creepy. Alina, does Om love me? I don't see this person as being in love at the moment. Raymond, love read. Leave people, places, and things in the past that no longer serve you. Anything that's been stuck or stagnant or old cycles, breaking those old cycles could help new energy come in and life may move forward. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. If you have an air sign around, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, disappointments heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. Not bad. Not bad. Lioness, working and living abroad and waiting for my visa renewal. It's been longer than usual. Just wanted to know anything about it coming soon. Okay, let's see. I think it's going to probably be renewed at like the 11th hour, but I think it'll be fine. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Do we think that my ankle is healing? The swelling had moved down to here yesterday. I mean, it looks like the swelling is kind of going down. I can't get it. It looks like it's going down, right? It's starting to feel a little bit better. I mean, what is happening? What is happening to my ankle? It's happening to my whole body. Devaya, why didn't Dee call me when he was in town? May have had a lot of things going on. Yeah, he may have had too much going on and just didn't have time to get to it. Is there anyone else here I have an answer for? You're welcome. Ray, will Fabby try to reach out this week? I'm not confident. No, I don't think so. I do take vitamin D. I take vitamin D with K. I think it's D3 and K2. I'm a big fan of Dr. Berg, so I always buy his vitamins. I bought his niacin, and it's flush niacin, because he suggested that it was good for, I mean, I know it's good for circulation, but I think he said it was good for joints or preventing arthritis, whatever it was. Anyhow, it is flush. So if you've never had a niacin flush, be prepared. It kind of starts in the head, and your face gets really red, and then it gets like kind of swollen. Like, it made me look like my face, like if somebody had seen me, they probably would have thought I was having an allergic reaction from something. And it kind of works its way down, and it takes maybe between a half hour and an hour to complete, but it could make you a little itchy, and you kind of look sunburnt. A lot of people don't like it. I don't mind it, but it kind of blew my face up, like I can't go outside like this. But it happened to me once many years ago. I was getting out of my car, and my neighbor goes, "Oh, did you go away?" Because I looked sunburnt, and I was like, "No, I'm having a niacin flush." And she was like, "What is that?" Anyhow, I do take that. I've been taking D3 and K2, I think it is, in one, and then magnesium. And I'm also trying to spend time out in the sun. Didn't I do Elizabeth's General? I thought I did it. Jamila, yes, I did yours. Niacin Flush it's vitamin B3, I believe, and like your body kind of reacts to it by opening up capillaries and getting the blood flowing, which is good because if, you know, your circulation's bad, it kind of gets things moving. But it releases a histamine in the body, which is what makes it itchy. It passes. It doesn't last, but if you don't know what it is, like the first time it happened to me, I didn't know what it was. So I Googled it. I'm like, why do I feel hot and itchy after taking vitamins? Mel, General. Old wounds and disappointments and disasters are healing and moving into the past. If you listen to your intuition, a wish comes true. Maybe spending time with an Aquarius or a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and you may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. You also could have a Sagittarius around. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Empress is bringing in love and money, or more of it. Oh, that's what you're going through now, Mel? Yeah, it makes it itchy. And then it kind of works its way down. Like it leaves your head and it kind of goes down, like your chest, and then like your thighs are itchy. It's caused by B3, niacin. Elizabeth, love for July. Love for July. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Leave people, places, and things in the past that no longer serve you, and life begins to move forward. Old wounds heal and move into the past. A wish comes true. I can't swear it's going to be in July. It may be before the end of the year, where you find yourself in a well-balanced, well-functioning, committed relationship, but you might need to walk away from things that aren't working and explore new opportunities. You could have water here, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Adonis, me envy Aquarius. I've been feeling negative overall in my life, including with Aqua. Well, there should be communication coming in. I can't say that it's not going to be a roller coaster because that's probably going to continue, but at least there is good communication coming in on the horizon that may make you feel a little bit more positive. So, I mean, the situation's not going anywhere. You know, it's like, it's not like they're going to disappear forever and you're never going to hear from them again. They're around the situation. They're connected to the situation. There is that emotional connection that they just don't have with anyone else. So keep that in mind when you start to feel a little negative. June, I'm planning to connect with Taurus again. Will he still be interested in me if I do so? Depends what you're looking for. Like, are you looking to get involved with this person? Because I don't see a whole lot of love, romance, or commitment here. But if you're just like getting together or catching up or looking for communication or spending time together as friends, that could be possible. I don't see a lot of love here, if that's what you're meaning. Girl, wake up. I answered for you. I said you had a really good shot at getting it. Is there anybody here I haven't answered for yet? Faro, after the conversation with Ahmed about our connection, what are his next actions? Seems slow. I don't see all that much happening. Chariot's in reverse. You might be feeling a little disappointed. My suggestion would be not to wait on him. So if you want to continue to speak to him or you want to see him, you may have to be the one to take the initiative. He seems a little slow, or like he's not putting in all that much effort. Elizabeth, I answered that one. Is there anyone else here I haven't answered for? That's it. Then I will wrap it up and I'll see you guys later. I'm not sure what time later, but at some point later, I'll be back on. I know all about the slow. I'm still thinking about things. I know, it's not easy. It's not easy. All right, I'll see you guys a little later. Thank you all very much for being here this morning. Bye-bye.